everyone, and welcome back to my eye candy chest project. And what I do is every week I pour 2 new chest pieces, and I'm using my eye candy pigments, and together we're going to build a one-of-a-kind chest set from start to finish. And this week's colors are gorgeous shades of pink. They are crimson and AI pink. And these are now the next set of the chest pieces. We have finished the blues and the purples and the greens, and we are now going on to our pinks and our yellows and golds, and we even have a beautiful color orange. So our molds are ready and waiting to be filled. So let's get started. So these are the king and queen of our chest set, and as usual, they are the ones that are a little bit wobbly. So I have chosen to put them into my little stand. So like I did explain in the beginning, we have our crimson and we have our AI pink. The AI pink looks like it is going to be absolutely gorgeous. It's almost got a goldish tint to it, so it isn't a color shift, but it doesn't come out exactly the same as what it looks like in the little container. And what I do with the main pieces, as I have done in all the other episodes, I burnish the mold with the actual pigment powder, but in the little pawns I don't, because there is a lot of the time a difference in the color when you burnish, and burnishing just means brushing it on and making sure that the pigment has stuck to the mold. And whether you add the resin that has been colored with the actual pigment powder without burnishing, there is a difference most of the time that you can see with the burnished mold and the unburnished mold. So that we'll be able to see at the end when I unmold them. You'll be able to see the difference in the two colors. Now, unfortunately, for some reason, all my other episodes I managed to get exactly the right amount of resin, and this one I was short. So unfortunately, I had to make up some more after I had finished filming this lot. But you will see that I have already put the powder into the molds, and I'm filling them up as much as I could and getting out as many of the air bubbles as I could. Unfortunately, some of the pawns lose their heads, and so we'll see whether we lose a head on this pawn or on either of them. So I did mix up some more of the resin after I had finished this, and I let them cure overnight. I actually think I let them cure longer than that, because the king and queen are an absolute mission to get out of the molds. Now this is the crimson, and if you are a pink lover, you will love this color. It is beautiful, and you can see quite a big difference in the burnished mold as to the unburnished mold in this one. The crimson is beautiful when it has been burnished. I have left this in because my fingers and my hands were so sore when I had finally got these kings or this king and queen out of their molds. They are so difficult. The queen, which is our crimson, wasn't as bad as the king. He took me ages to try and unmold, and you can even see how difficult it is because it has such tiny little grooves in it, and that lip the mold actually gets stuck inside there. So you can see the difference even with them sitting on the table there. You can see that the actual queen is quite a different color to the pawn. And there we go, we lost a head. These pawns, I don't know. Anyway, a little bit of super glue, and he even got squished. It's shame, his poor little head is squished. But I've left him like that. He's fine. He's just a little bit different to the rest of them. And then this is the king. How beautiful is that color? Now let's just have a look at the color while I am battling to get this mold off. And my little fingers, that I'm sure you have noticed before, my fingers have little arthritis problems, and they were absolutely aching by the time I got this mold off this king. Luckily I didn't leave the audio in, because there were a few choice words that were being spoken while I was trying to get this off. And even spraying with some soapy water sometimes doesn't even help. But of course I was also trying not to break the mold, because no, it was not giving up. This king was wanting to stay in there, and I even tried to use my stomach and my chest, and unfortunately you can see I was about to give up, and my thumbs were absolutely finished. But I persevered. But I have left this in the video because I just wanted everyone to see that sometimes it is not easy to get these molds off of the resin pieces. So we will carry on watching me battle away. Oh, there we go. We have progress. Do we have There we go. So guys, there are the king and queen. And look how beautiful. Shame without our head. Oh, he's sad. But look how beautiful that color is. Absolutely love that AI pink. So that was those. Our crimson and our AI pink. And again, let me know which is your preferred color this week. I do think that the crimson is beautiful if you are a pink person. I didn't want to make the king a bright pink because I don't think that that would be suitable for him. I don't know if he would like that much. But I have popped up, as you can see, some of the end results and the end photos. So again, join me next week where we will be carrying on with our pinks and our golds and our yellows, and maybe there's even the orange in next week's one. So guys, thanks so much for watching. Again, as usual, thank you to my subscribers. I really appreciate you. If you would like to subscribe, that would be great. And if you could like the video, that would help my channel as well. So I hope you join me again next Saturday for the next episode of our chess project. And again, as usual, until next time, have a great one.